Hello. Hi. I was just sat casually playing Disney. We've got Disney Dreamlight on our Xbox. It's been lots of fun. It's been a good distraction, to have a video game to play. But yeah, we were sat playing it, and then the power went out. So I thought, oh, just fucking film a video instead than dealing with that. It's never gone out at this time of the day before, like sometimes it's gone out in the middle of the day, but usually it goes out in the morning if it's gonna go out, not at this time. It's like 4:30, so I was like fully in the midst of doing, and like Casey left this morning. Well, I woke up early-ish, and woke up in pain, which was shit, and then fucking, I don't even remember, it was just such a long, stressful fucking morning, and then, like, had to go in with Casey to, like, say goodbye to them in town, which was hard, obviously, it doesn't get any easier. Like, it hasn't been getting any fucking easier, like, so, like, I just came straight home and just fucking cried, and it's like, my roommate was shit when I got in. She's at work right now. My roommate's been shit all day, to be honest. Like, I was crying, and she just sat there in silence. And the whole time we were sat here, we were just sat in silence. I was like, great, and then eventually she was like, oh, bus in 15 minutes. So then got a coat and left. I was like, oh, bye. And then, yeah, then she, like, messages me, because she works in a charity shop. Quite often she will, like, send me pictures of stuff and be like, oh, there's this puzzle, or look at this teddy, She'll send things that are very obviously aimed towards me, certain things she'll show me and I'm like, oh yeah, that's obviously for her, and she'll be like, look at this I found, and I'm like, oh, that's really sick, you gotta get it, but half the time she'll send something and she'll be like, look at this puzzle, it's £1, do you want it? Because I like puzzles, I like that thing, and she likes her things, and yeah, I've been having a shit day. I've been crying all day, and I was literally sat here, and she sends me a picture, and it's of a jacket. Wait. Oh, I thought it was here. I thought it was here. Is it not here? It was there. I have a jacket. I don't know how to describe it. It's like old man, like fluffy, not fluffy, I don't know how to describe it at all, but anyway, it's like this like farmer old man kind of jacket that I've got, that's kind of like fuzzy texture. Farmer is the right aesthetic, and yeah, it's one of those jackets, and it's got Winnie the Pooh on it, and I immediately was like, I was literally crying, and I was like, oh, that's really cute. She found like a little thing to like cheer me up, and I was expecting her to go, do you want it? And then she went, oh, look what I found, I'm getting this. I was like, fair. Like, obviously she could do what she wants, she can have what she wants. If she wants one too, she can get one as well. But it was just the situation, and in the moment I was literally crying. I thought, oh, she's gonna be nice, and she's been really nice, and she said she's found something to cheer me up or whatever. But then she was like, I'm gonna have it, and I was like, it's fair, you go. And she was like, if I don't want it anymore, you could have it. And I was like, great, thanks. Like, she can do what she wants, she can get what she wants, but I think it was just in the moment. Like, I would have been nice, I don't know, to have her think, oh, Bo's having a really shitty day. They were literally crying when I left. Maybe they might want this, or maybe they might want something, a little teddy or a little something to cheer them up. Oh well. You know, I'm not looking forward to her coming home and being like, look what I got, look how good it is, and look how nice it is, and look how, and it's official Disney as well. I'm just gonna be something like, like she really shoves it in your face when she's found something nice, especially if like she knows you want it as well. She's like, look what I got. So I'm not looking forward to that later. But yeah, so I thought, you know, try to stop myself crying. I'll play some Disney. But no, Paris to go. I'm squinting because I suddenly got like a massive shooting pain from my face. This is the shit that like you don't see. Like, I know I talk about being a cripple, but I obviously don't show any of it. Do you know what I mean? And like, I think a lot of you would be surprised how bad it actually is sometimes. Like I'm surprised half the time. That's not the point. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Forgotten what I was saying there. Yeah, like, I'm a fucking cripple. Like, it's bad. It's not the point. It's not what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the jacket. But yeah, like, oh no, I was talking about the fact that the power went out. Yeah. If you've been playing Disney Dreamlight, like, give me some comments. Let me know, like, I'd love to see, like, your characters, your selfies that you take, like, with the characters. I find them, like, so funny. They're, like, the best feature. Yeah, show me your characters on, maybe send them to me on, like, Twitter or something. Like, that'll be sick. I have just been doing quests in terms of, like, the game. Like, I have just only been doing, like, this quest and then that quest, and then, like, I'll get to a quest and it's like, you need this ingredient, which you can't get because it's in a land you haven't unlocked yet, or it only spawns once a week, so you gotta wait for it, or you can only get it, like, I don't know, like, it's all these different weird ass things that, like, I couldn't progress on, you know. Like, seaweed was the first one. Before I learned how to fish seaweed out of the water, which, life hack, if you need seaweed you can get out of the water apparently, before I figured that out, I was just stuck. There was like 5 or 6 tasks I had on that I just couldn't progress on, because I was like, wait, I'm just gonna have to wait for this seaweed to spawn, and it's just not. Like, I don't think any seaweed has actually spawned on my, like, on my thing, like, since I first got it, you know, since I first got the seaweed. And it's like, that feels a bit broken to me. I think it should spawn back a little bit. Just a little bit. So I was just stuck. I couldn't progress on half of the tasks, you know. But hey ho, we do. But it's like, I've seen a lot of people are like doing decorations, and I just don't. Animal Crossing, I'm on it with the decorations. I've been hardcore decorations, you know, because it's like, I went for the hardest theme on Animal Crossing first. Probably not the hardest. I don't know what is, like, actually proclaimed in the crossing community as the hardest theme to do, but one of the hardest themes. I chose city core as my first, so I'm putting roads all down. The whole floor is covered in custom designs. There's buildings. I've got to make buildings. I've got to do all this shit, you know. And it's like, when it comes to Dreamlight, I haven't fucking moved a thing. I haven't decorated. I haven't even put a flower down to decorate. Like, I know you can. I know it's just as much customization as Animal Crossing. And you can do paths, and you can do all of the things and move everything around and make your own little city if you want to. But like, I think it's the controls in the like build mode. Maybe it's that. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I just haven't decorated at all. So if you've done any decorating, like, I'd actually love to see that as well. If you've like made a little thing, a little area, done a little thing, made a path. I don't actually fucking care what it is. It's not. If you've made literally anything, send it to me on Twitter. Don't die on me. My phone's gonna die. Don't die on me. Don't. I was about to plug it in, but I can't even plug it in because there's no fucking power. Oh my god, and it's like, do you know the bitching thing? Fucking Google, they email me like, sorry, we're stopping your payments because you haven't done your tax forms. And I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't pay tax. So, I've never done a tax form. I don't know what I'm fucking doing. So I like tried to fill out these tax forms, and it was loads of fucking jargon, so I had no idea what the fuck they were saying. I think I filled them out correctly. If I didn't, fuck. But I don't know. Like, yeah, that was stressing me out. So like, I'm not getting my AdSense at all until they approve my tax forms, even though I do not get enough from AdSense to pay tax. I literally get 50 quid a month, if that. Ugh. So, fuck knows what I'm gonna do there. Fuck knows. I'm gonna get power. Fuck knows. What I'm gonna do in my life. Like, what's my hair, first off? Figured out that, like, half of my hair is shorter than the rest of it. Like, the middle is shorter. This part is all shorter than these long, like, side bits. Must be from how I cut it. So that's been fun to try and figure out what to do with. The colours are obviously two very different colours because of having half and half hair. I still want to move up to KC, you know, like this whole fucking going and doing all this shit like we did this morning. Oh god, now what's my hair doing? Yeah, doing all this shit like we did this morning was just fucking bullshit. Like, I can't do this every time. And it just sucks, you know, because like they can't do this every time, you know, the amount of travelling. And it's like, we were like rushing for their train on Monday, and they dropped their phone down the stairs. They don't have a case on their phone, like a dumbass. Smashed up their phone screens, they couldn't actually use it. Had to go buy a new phone with their student loans. So that made them like 2-3 days late to class. So they ended up leaving today, on Thursday, for class today. And it's like, it's so hard for either of us. One, it's hard for them to leave because they know once they leave, they're alone. They're off in London by themselves, having to deal with shit, and they can't just get back easy. They can't just pop over after uni and, you know, or pop in for a coffee or something, you know. If they have to then stay there, you know, and wait until it's an optimal time, which could be a week, 2 weeks, fucking who knows, you know. Like, and then the actual 3-4 hour journey is taxing on the body. It's fucking taxing on my body if I have to go up there, you know, and going and staying in their fucking little tiny box room student halls thing, you know. And it's just all a lot, you know. So like, I still want to move there. Still want to move closer at least, you know, definitely not in London, because that's gonna be impossible. Like, we can barely afford shit here, so we need to find somewhere that's like similar pricing, you know, but it's just a little bit closer, because even if it was a fucking hour and a half journey to mine, that's so much fucking better than 4 hours. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just a lot, and I want to go so that this strain and this bullshit doesn't happen every fucking time. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, that, like, I changed accents, like, so many times in this video. I do that all the time, by the way. I just sit at home and, like, I'll just be like, I feel like fucking shit. Do you feel like shit? I feel like shit right now. Do you need dinner? Yeah, maybe we need dinner. Maybe that's it. And then 20 minutes later, be like, yeah, what, mate? Yeah, you what, mate? Come on then. What are you saying? What are you saying, bruv? Come on then. You want to start? You want to start something? And then 20 minutes later, it'll be something else. It'll be Northern. It'll be fucking Australian. It'll be something, you know? It's probably why half of my alters have accents. It's because we're so, like, echolalia with it, like, picking up every single accent we've ever heard. Like, as soon as we hear somebody do it, we're like, no, not no, no, not no, no. Not saying we, like, study people. That sounds really fucking weird. As in, like, you, like, pick up accents, don't you, when you're, like, around people. Like, I remember once one of my ex-boyfriends was Northern, and he, like, lived, like, north, like, real north, like, edge of Scotland north, but still in England, you know, like, they're very different. Bottom of Scotland, end of England, very different accents. But yeah, anyway, we went up there, we, like, went and visited Blackpool, all of that fun jazz, you know. But while I was there, because I was staying with, like, his sister, dad, grandparents, you know, the whole shebang, by the end of the week I was fully Northern. Got home and my family were just like, God, you said that really Northern? I'm like, it's because I've been with them for a week. A week. And it's just, it's instant. And it's like, one of my best friends came down a while ago now, needs to come down again. And she's Scottish.
Error has occurred. I'm unable to answer your
Okay. Yeah. And she's very Scottish. And the whole time I was just like, stop it. You say things and they just come out in that accent and you're just like, stop it. What do I sound like? What do I normally talk like? I think Casey has that as well, because of being from, like, many different places, including, like, France and, like, all these other different places around the UK. They just have this non-accent of just British, which then means that any accent that comes into the vicinity of them is impressioned onto them. But I feel like that's pretty common. Sorry, can't speak. Maybe I should adopt an RP accent so that I can sound even more British. Maybe I'll sound like the Queen. Do you know the Queen doesn't actually have a fucking, or didn't have a fucking normal RP British accent? Like, comparing the British accent to the Queen's accent, she has, like, an old English, or, like, a specific kind of English accent. That's why she's all like, ew, hello, yes, Lizzie. Fun fact. I wonder if any of her children will talk like that as well. Like, and the younger ones that have been in the media are a little bit, aren't they? They're like, no, my wife I will not let her talk about my wife like that. That. He is very British. Anyway. Yeah. I've just kind of been losing my fucking mind lately, to be honest. If you haven't been able to tell, just a whole lot of shit going on. Yeah, I saw it as well. You see it? Me? Mara. Eee. Oh. Hello. What a handsome man. It was a fly. Why won't it go away? Ugh. But yeah, if you made it this far, thank you. I just forgot what I was talking about. This video didn't really have much of a purpose. It was just kind of a little update. It's been a little while since I've actually done a little filming. So, since I have to now go sort electricity somehow. Yeah, but I'd just like take the minute. Also, she's gonna be home in like an hour or so to show me her jumper. I was being such a like bitch, you know. I think it was just in the moment. It just really got me. Please tell me you understand, and I'm not just sounding like a brat. And I'm not just sounding like her being like, don't be me, buy me things. Why didn't you buy me things? That's not what I mean. But yeah, I'm gonna go, because now I have to try and do something. Yeah. Send me things about your Disney Dreamlights. I'd love to see. Any advice as well for playing, because I'm fucking shit at it. I also want to play more, but I can't. Okay, anyway. Bye-bye.